Mission 2, The Broken Isles. Mission begin.
There somewhere.
Start off by, of course, positioning your troops. And pick up your 2 idle wisps and build 2 protectors. You'll want about 6 or 7 to protect that entrance. Don't worry about the left side. And then you need to build about 4 more wisps so you can get lumber in a lot faster. In this mission we have 2 bases to deal with, or 2 bases that are going to be attacking us. There's one to the north, which is purple, and one to the left, which is red. Now the left side base you want to take care of really quickly, because they're just going to be harassing you if you don't take them out. And the earlier you take them out, the less hassle they'll be. While you're waiting for your attack to come from the red base, try moving your Ancient of Wonders and Ancient of War out of the way. You don't need to move the wall that far, but the wonders just stick in the back of your base. Nothing you can get in there is going to be worth it, really. And do not forget to upgrade your Tree of Life to a Tree of Ages as soon as those wisps are, you know, made, trained, built, whatever. You'll still be waiting quite a while for the first attack, so you can walk around the island for a little bit and attack some creeps just to get that little bit of extra gold in. And don't forget there's a Goblin Merchant here. Can be useful if you know, because you can find loads of stuff on this map, and selling some stuff from the last level too. Get about 3 or 4 more moonwells in as soon as you can. Start building glaive throwers. I was about to call them ballistas there, but no, that's not right. And also, you want to have more protectors building by the time your second attack comes. In fact, you want to have about 6 before the second attack from the red base. Once again, be careful of sirens because they love to cast parasite, and your archers will always, 9 times out of 10, die from a parasite attack. What I like to do is keep about 3 moonwells in the back of my base just for archers with parasite, because, I mean, you don't want to be spending the gold to rebuild the ones that died that could have survived, do you? Once you've got about 3 glaive throwers in, you want to start building a couple more archers and more huntresses, and don't forget to upgrade them at the Hunter's Hall. Also, you'll need a Tree of Lauren just because we need some bears. Oh, and just like the last mission, if Nisha dies, don't worry because she'll be revived again in the next mission. Now, after the end of the second attack, you'll definitely want to start building as many units as you can. I had about 5 archers, 3 huntresses, Maiev, and 2 bears. This is because we are going to attack the red base as soon as we can. Don't worry too much about attacks from the purple base, because at this early point in the game, they'll only be sending flying units and maybe a couple of Murgles. And if you get your protectors up like I suggested, you won't have a problem. And of course, don't forget to utilize eating tree, because, I mean, it's a lot more economical to eat a tree than it is to have your wisp take time out of collecting wood to spend it on healing your buildings, eh? Right, now that we've got our army built, it's time to attack the red base and take it out now. You'll be given 2 transports already, so load up your men and don't forget your glaive throwers, because I forgot to mention them earlier. Just take your transports left and sail them up and around the island that you start on. You'll be able to see the main entrance to the red base pretty quickly, but don't worry about that, because we want to be going through the back entrance. Land your main force here at the north entrance to their base and use roar straight away, and then unload your glaive throwers behind them. Personally, I try and make sure that my base is currently under attack by the reds at the time I'm making this attack. That way there'll be fewer forces in their base to deal with, and the protectors you've got in your base should be able to deal with anything. If not, use wisps to supplement their healing. If you ever find there are too many flyers to deal with, you can position Maiev underneath them and use Fan of Blades, because that will actually attack air units as well. Now that the red base is taken care of, you won't really have any problem with the purple base, because as I said, it's mostly flyers and Murgles and maybe a few sirens. So start building up your army, make sure everything's fully upgraded. This time you will want a few dryads, and as well as bears, a few more glaive throwers, more archers, more huntresses, you get the idea. Another thing I like to do is keep a wisp patrolling or getting wood as close to a shipyard as I can. That way you don't have to tell another troop to go up and, you know, buy ships. You'll want about 10 frigates for the attack on the purple base. Try and be careful though, because the frigates in this game, they're like glass cannons, or they must use glass cannons. They do a lot of damage, but they also take a lot of damage. Mostly though, you want them there to supplement archers, because the purple base, as I said, it's filled with flyers, and they will focus attack your archers and dryads. So start off using your frigates to draw some of the enemy units out of their base, and then land your troops just like before, with your main attackers in front and your glaive throwers in the back. If you find that your troops are dying too quickly or they died too early, then reload and try it from a different position or try doing things slightly differently. But if you find that, you know, the base is mostly taken out, it's just a couple of enemy troops to deal with, then just build some frigates straight away and send them straight up to attack. As soon as you destroy the last building of the purple base, a cutscene will appear where Illidan is running inside a temple. Now all you need to do really is destroy the couple of myrmidons and sirens that are protecting the entrance, so you can follow him in. It's this time of the mission where you probably want to spend time looking around the map and finding the secrets and picking up any items that you might find useful. You know, and once you feel that you're ready to continue with the game, destroy the door above the purple base and take a couple of units north, kill the myrmidons and the sirens. That's really all you gotta do. And just like the last mission, there's quite a few things you can find if you look around. For instance, there's a fountain of healing just north of your base, and a merc camp just roughly in the centre of the map. North of where the red base used to be, there's also some wildkin and a shipyard. If you kill the wildkin, you can get a claw of attack +6. There's a level 6 Hydra on the southwest corner of the map that you can kill for a pendant of energy. And just north of the Hydra, there's also some turtles, and if you kill the turtles and then destroy their eggs, you can find about 500 gold. Is that why turtles are endangered? Because people think their eggs contain gold? You might want to do your research a bit better next time, Blizzard. Well, joking aside, there's also a mana pendant you can find just behind your base. It's protected by a few behemoths though, so, I don't know, gold Day of the Triffids on their asses. Finally, on the very northwest corner of the base, you can find a bunch of lobster camps. There are a couple of items here, none of which I took with me myself. However, stick an owl on a tree so you can blink Maiev to the high platforms, and follow the path round, and you'll find a secret that's so secretive, the game tells you it's a secret. There's an optional quest in the mission where an orc necromancer wants you to take out some skeletal warriors. They're easy enough to get to, they're just on an island that's north of your base. All you gotta do is take out the buildings and pick up the item and take it back to the necromancer, and he'll reward you with a Robe of the Magi, which is intelligence +6. Of course, once you've completed this test, the necromancer reveals that he's actually dead, and now that the orcs are dead, that he can rest in peace. And Maiev responds in saying that death wasn't a good enough punishment. Because, in case you don't know, she's a massive bitch.